Hi folks, welcome back. Today I'm going to review the Too Faced Cocoa Contour palette. It says chiseled to perfection. I'm definitely chiseled to perfection, don't you think? I'm also going to review the Naked Skin Urban Decay Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. This one is called Light Warm, and Bite Lush Lip Wipes. The Too Faced Cocoa Contour Chiseled to Perfection palette has 4 colors in it. It has this light cocoa, which is your highlight color. It has a medium cocoa, which is your contour color. And it has this dark cocoa, which is a flat, warm brown, like a bronzer color. And then pop of light. It has gold glitter in it. And it is like straight up, big time real glitter. When I first looked at this palette and swatched it and everything, I thought, well, it's got 2 colors I can use. I'm not going to use this super gold flake. It doesn't really have a background to it that makes it shimmery. It's just a gold glitter. And then this is so orange. There's just no way that's going to go with my skin tone at all. So I'm really concentrating on these 2 colors up here, and I love their brushes are super soft. Okay, I'm going to try out this Cocoa Contour palette. Oh, it smells so good. It's like hot cocoa with marshmallows in it. That's exactly, I finally figured out exactly what it smells like. Oh, it comes with one of these brushes, these teddy bear brushes. Oh, that feels wonderful. That is definitely an angled contour brush right there. That's exactly what you need for putting this on. So the medium cocoa is really light colored. It's a good softness. Okay, so I'm gonna go where I usually put my contour, and my contours are usually a lot deeper than this. This is a light medium cocoa. And I usually put quite a bit on my blush, and I'm going to do a video that's just blush or just cheeks. I put a lot of products on my cheeks, a lot of blush, a lot of highlight, and then I go back, because you're going to go back and buff it out and make it look a little better, a little more natural. I'm going to go up and do my hairline. I'm so glad somebody invented this contouring, because man, we look awful without contour on. Has anybody else noticed that? Oh my God, the difference it makes. All right, and now I'm going to go under here and chisel my jaw. Right. Okay, I went ahead and put some blush on, and I'm going to put this highlighter on top. I'm going to use, I guess, I'm cleaning off this little brush as best I can so that I can use it for the highlight as well. Let's see, it's definitely matte. It's not a highlight. Oh God, it smells so good. I was thinking, if this palette does not work out, I'm going to take it back, but I don't think I can take it back when it smells like this. All right, highlight your chin, highlight down your nose, and highlight. This is kind of a new trick I learned from that Kevin Aquan palette. Take out your wrinkles in your forehead with it. You know, I think this highlight is not that matte. I think it has a really, really subtle sheen to it. Let's see. Yep, it does. It has like a rose petal finish to it, like that, like their cocoa powder foundation. Let me put some more on my hand and you can see. Yeah, it definitely has that rose petally sheen to it. See right there? So, okay, I like it. And I don't want to. I didn't want to. I figured I'd probably be taking this back because it has 2 colors in it I'm not ever going to use. And that's half the colors. This is just a gold glitter, and that's not going to work for me. I did put a tiny teensy amount of that on top of my highlight. I don't even think you can see it. I didn't want to go too heavy because I certainly don't want glitter on my face. But these 2 colors up here, this one is a little orange for a contour for me. Still a little warm, even though it doesn't look it in the palette. It's still a little orange for me, but I think it'll work in some situations. I think maybe if I'm wearing browns, a lot of really brown browns, I can get away with that. And then I like this highlight. It looks matte in the box. And then if you get it at a certain angle though, it starts to have a satin look to it. I'm kind of loving that. Here's how it all turned out. And my hairline and everything. I think I'm going to keep it. I love that highlight, and I like that you know, the contour is okay. It's okay, and I do like the brush. I don't really think it's a must-have contour palette. I think there are better ones out there that you can use more of the colors on. So today I have on the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer in Light Warm. This is a different kind of concealer for me. There is no creaminess at all to it now. Once it's set, it comes out very liquidy. And this one is just banana yellow. In here, in the package, it doesn't look as yellow as it does on that wand. It is just banana yellow. And it is definitely very liquidy. Let me put some on for you. It's like a liquid foundation. Very much like a liquid foundation, and not a BB cream, but like a liquid foundation. So that's what that looks like. I put it on. I didn't have to use much at all, and I guess the yellow tone in it really canceled out my dark circles. Here it is, more blended for you. Not really blended, but kind of blended. It has a very satiny feel now that I'm feeling it on my hand. So once it's on and you've powdered it a little bit, it is not going to smudge off. It's like set. Weightless, yeah, because you don't have to put a whole lot on. You don't have to heap it up. It's not a thick product. Like say my L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur, that's a thicker product. This is a thinner product, but I think more goes further is the deal with this one. The colors, they had a really interesting range of colors. They had like this is light warm. They had a fair neutral. They have a neutral warm. They have all these different, or a light neutral and a fair neutral, and all these different combinations. This one I think really is a pretty good match for my skin. I think I'm gonna incorporate this into my regular concealers, and I have a million of them. So I just feel like it's really on there. It's not going to, after a few hours. The creamier ones, after a few hours, it's like you either need to repowder them or you need to reapply them in parts, like especially right in here. I don't think this one's going to go anywhere. And you know what? I will wear this for a few hours and I will check back with you and let you know how it held up. I think it's going to be a good deal on a concealer there. So I got a couple of these. I talked my Sephora lady out of a couple of these samples of these Bite Lush lip wipes. I used one last night. Yesterday I wore one of those all-day lipsticks. I think it was a L'Oreal, one of those 24-hour lipsticks or whatever, where you put the color on and then you put the balm on top of it. And I did a review of those in a previous video. I wore one of those all day long, all day long. And at the end of the day, I used one of these to take it off. And I have to say, I kind of like these. I don't know what they cost. I mean, if they're really affordable, I might think about getting a package of them and using them just to take off my all-day lipsticks. They're kind of interesting. The wipe in here is kind of rubbery feeling. It's not like your usual baby wipe feel of a lipstick or a makeup remover wipe. It's kind of had a rubbery feel to it. It was very strange, but I liked it. Used it on my lips, took all my all-day lipstick off, Did really well with that. It smells good. It has a fruity smell. You know how Bite Beauty is with their fruity smells on their lip products. Had a real nice fruity smell, and it took the stuff right off. And afterwards, my lips were very smooth, very smooth. It does say it has resveratrol infused. It's resveratrol infused, and I think that's an anti-aging, some kind of anti-aging ingredient. So that's probably what I was feeling with that smoothness. I kind of like these. I might pick some of them up. Okay, it's now 5 hours later. I've already peeled off my false eyelashes, so that's why I don't have any eyeliner on anymore. And my, you know, some of my powder eyeliners migrated down here, and everything else is a mess. But man, that Urban Decay concealer, no fading, no disappearing right in here, no creasing, nothing. It's on there. It's like paint. This is my new all-day concealer, I think. So yesterday I went to IKEA and I looked at the stuff I needed to get for my makeup room. Of course, they didn't have most of it, was out of stock. So glad I drove all the way out there. But I came home and I ordered it. I ordered the stuff I need, and I picked up some of it while I was at IKEA. And I am, it's in the process. It's being shipped, and it's going to be here in about 9 days. I'm not excited or anything. And going to get all that set up, and then my lighting should get in after sometime around then. And I'm going to do a very exciting video about my makeup organization at that point. I'm going to have 2 big Alex drawers, and they're going to be organized all out. I'm going to move everything out of here. I'm going to show you a before and after. I'm going to show you how I had all this stuff organized before, which is not very well, and hopefully it's going to get a whole lot better in my makeup room. So we will see you when all that happens, and stay tuned.